Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yo, touchdown! 180, 180.
They run it with Saquon Barkley.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
No touchdown! 180, way up! No touchdown!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
No touchdown! 180, way up! No touchdown!
Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And finally stopped at the 34. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now pitch it to Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
No touchdown! 180, way up! No touchdown!
Throwing here, Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Good. 180, way up!
Back to throw, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Hurts now on fourth. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. Offense is set. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts with it on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Vikings, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Will Rowe from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
19. 18 Cardinal. Push.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Come on, come on. 6! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Get it. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18, Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milrow throwing on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Fights his way through a tackle. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Good, set. On anyway.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Takes it in at the 26. He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19. Charger, 19, Charger.
From the gun, Milrow. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
It's a gain of
They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18, 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing here, Milrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Great, set. 180.
Running back motions right. Hurts looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Trimmer.
Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Hurts throwing again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
So now here's 3rd and 5. It's Hurts once again. It's complete to Goddard. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And again, here's Hurts. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Tight end motioning right. Hurts yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Hurts setting up to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19, 10. Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go get him. Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Viking 18. See the ball.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Crack all 80.
Here's Milroe to throw. Out wide, it's Smith-Njigba. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Milroe. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
70 Lions. Ready.
1st down throw here from Milroe. On the move, headed right. a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Offense to the line, second down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Throw left side, grab by Allen. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rep Dragon, 60.
Throw here, third down. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the red zone on first. To the left, he's got Roy on. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Dory Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. It's a screen to Barkley. Crosses the 35, still got more room. Escapes a defender. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 36 yards.
Great.
First down, Eagles.
180. Kings, Field Kings. Field Kings.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Good, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Crack all 80. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Second down now. They need 7.
70 Ranger. Come on. 19, Cougar 19.
From the gun, Milrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Rocco, Lightning 18. Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60 Eagle. Let's go.
Milrow with it on 1st. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Strike. Panther 60. Let go.
He's going to throw it again. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the ready.
5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
50 Bobcats. Ready. 7. Mustang 19.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Top 19. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Man in motion, headed right. One final shot before the half. And he puts an air under this one, right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag. 1918. 1918. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off the play fake. Milrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Over to Allen on the RPO. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
70, go!
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air, Milrow. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Milrow. Near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Two yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Viking 18. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Mitchell up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Red 19, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Milrow looking to throw. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
That was it. That was theirs to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
70 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now it's Milrow. It's his running back. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Left side, put by Allen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready, ready.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
To throw, here's Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Work begins at the 31. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Crack all 80. Lions. Ready.
This is Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
First down throw here from Milrow. Flush out now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Panther 11, here we go. Check. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He's 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Throwing out to the left. Go! He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 15 yards.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Left set two. Viking 18. Ready?
Brought in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The 7-yard line.
Ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
Eagles 9. For Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds Barkley underneath. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And they send their back in motion right. Hurts on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7. Play action. Hurts has it. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarring loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Trimmers.
And air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
70.
The give now to Mitchell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
To the air. Milrow. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Viking 18.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Handoff here to Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
On the ready.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready.
Here's Mitchell again. That one good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Back! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Through the defense he goes. Get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits. Also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the jump.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
7-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready. He's
got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And these tackles with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Mitchell off the pistol give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Let go.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Cup 19. Ready. Like 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, third and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. So he's knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That's taken at the 15. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Eagles 14 points back. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
180, 180.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. I got it.
Again, this is Mitchell. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Ready, set.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
70. 70 Timberwolf. Timberwolf. Ready.
Here's Mitchell. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
At the 20-yard line.
Give him 1 on the carry. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA.